Here's another important video from the Personal Defense Network.
One of the great myths is that you should never modify a self-defense gun. Why should that be? Well, as the story went, when you go to court to defend yourself, if there are modifications of the gun, then you're at risk. That simply isn't true. There's now enough case law that simply doesn't apply. But you need to be intelligent when you look at the modifications of the gun. For example, as a longtime competitive shooter myself, there are modifications that I would make to a competition gun that I would never make to a self-defense gun. An example being an ultralight trigger pull. You don't want or even need an ultralight trigger pull. That's something that over the last few years we've proved pretty conclusively. The trigger pull is not nearly as important as the person pulling the trigger. But you're going to consider good sights. That's something that even in a court of law you'll say, I wanted better sights because I need to be sure when I'm shooting in a self-defense situation. Grips that fit your hand. The gun needs to fit you, and you are going to have to modify the gun to fit you in a whole lot of cases. And in fact, if you look at a lot of the polymer frame service pistols, they come with interchangeable back straps. So you're going to be required to modify the gun even if you just take it out of the box and say, which of these back straps fit me? Additionally, you may want to consider a laser of some sort. I personally am a big fan of grip-mounted lasers. If I can't get grip-mounted lasers, lasers that might mount on a rail. Why is that? It's sort of like belts and suspenders. Any little advantage that I could get in a self-defense situation is going to help me. You've always heard the phrase, cheat, always win. That applies in a self-defense situation. If I can find the slightest advantage that's going to keep me or my family alive or allow us to get out of a situation that's really scary, why would I not take that? What is it that you need to do to make it a more efficient tool? Because certainly you'll be able to defend that in court. More importantly, you'll be able to use it to defend your life.
Check out more videos just like this one at the Personal Defense Network.